Welcome. Today's question is by Nemo. Nemo asked, so the title of his post is, most people see the witnessing awareness as an object and not as themselves, which is true. He said, every time while contemplating on my experience of being aware, I end up feeling as if I, the person, is aware. Awareness is a phenomenon, maybe a spark of energy or something that is functioning from inside my head. There is a total conviction that there is something called as the person, which is an alive organism, and this organism has a spark within its head region, which is called awareness. The person knows of his alive personhood or organismhood because of this spark in the head. The sensation of being the body feels so true. So basically, physicality and awareness are two separate existential entities. One is visible while the other is invisible. Maybe because of this condition, most people see the witnessing awareness as an object and not themselves. So although this is a post and a statement more than, it's like something Nemo was sharing rather than asking, I wanted to make a video on this because this is a very crucial aspect of self-inquiry that we must talk about. I believe that had the power to help everybody. Yes, when we do the practice of being aware, consciously being aware, it feels that I, Sunny, the person, am being aware. When we begin this, like the person conditioning is so strong, we operate from the idea, the assumption that I am a person. We attach person to I am because the person is like the first person perspective from where this entire experience is being lived. So the sense of identity, of beingness, of I am, is attached to the person, first person perspective through which it's being lived. Now, although it appears to be true, this is what self-inquiry is, an investigation into our experience to see if it is actually true. What appears to be true is not always true. So you need not believe anything. I never recommend to believe, create another belief that I am not a person, or I am awareness, or I am the self, or whatever, because those are going to be of no use. Instead, we have to really look into our experience. That's why self-inquiry resonated so much with me when I encountered it, because it doesn't ask me to believe or have faith in anything. It actually asks me to be skeptical and just investigate my own experience to see what is true and what is not true. That's how one can really discern. So notice how you say, every time while contemplating on my experience of being aware, I end up feeling as if I, the person, is aware. There's a total conviction that there's something called the person, which is an alive organism with the spark in the head, But please observe how all of this is thought-made descriptions. All of this is thought-made concepts that you have been conditioned with. I know it appears to be true, but that is like when you come to this teaching, you have to be willing to scrutinize everything you have been taught. You have to be able to be willing to scrutinize everything that appears to be true, even the most obvious things, such as I, the person, am aware. If you actually look into your experience, there's no evidence for you being a person. Of course, you are aware of the person, but there's no evidence to suggest that you are, as you said, the sensations of your body. You said the sensations of the body feel so true. They are there, of course. The sensations of the body is something you're aware of. But to say I am the sensations of the body would not be true, because it is your direct experience that the sensations of the body are changing, coming and going phenomena, whereas the awareness of them, you do not even feel the awareness of them as separate from you at a distance. The body sensations you do feel at a distance, but the awareness of the sensations, it's almost like your very own being, which is looking. So please realize that this current paradigm of feeling like the person is aware doesn't shift overnight. And don't just expect some sort of one-time hit in the head or realization where you now fully understand that this is not the case. This is a gradual maturity, a gradual ripening of you seeing in a brand new way. And you need not create another belief that I'm awareness or I am not the body. Just simply keep returning to the acknowledgement of being aware. That is the first aspect of this. Rather than what you are aware of, rather than even the sensations of the head that you feel you are located in, even the sense of location is a sensation, which there's an awareness of. Rather than what you are aware of, acknowledge the very awareness. Turn to, pay attention to the fact of being aware. Because in this locationless, empty, contentless, conceptless expanse of being aware, your entire conditioning, all your ideas, all of your conceptual framework and paradigm that you have been taught and conditioned with will start to melt. It will start to become transparent. Right now, it feels like it is what is coloring you're seeing. It will start to become transparent and no longer have that power over you, that you won't be able to discern between what appears to be true versus what is actually true. So that is the first aspect of it. Learning to keep returning to the fact of being aware. Because you see, I am is not an assumption. I am is not a concept. I am the body is a concept. I am is your natural sense of being. I'm not talking about the thought I am. I'm not talking about the statement. I'm talking about your very own sense of being alive, being aware. It is the aliveness, the awareness that you feel in this very moment at no distance from you. It is that aliveness which remains unchanged no matter how much the experience, including the sensations of the body, including the mind, changes. And that is what brings me to my next point. You have to continue to observe the changefulness of the person and repeatedly seeing how I am a person, I am aware as a person is an assumption rather than the fact. The person is not aware. You are aware of the person, and you are aware of the person changing while you do not change. I am is as it is always. Even when the body was and the mind were 5 years old, I am was I am. Even now, I am as I am. So you can even look at it this way. There's a realm of physicality, which is a very dense layer. Then there's a realm of mental, subtle thoughts, feelings, images, emotions, right? And then even prior to that is the awareness of them, which engulfs them. So to assume that the physical and the mental are doing awareness, that's incorrect. And that is a mental assumption. It is a thought-made thing. However, to again and again acknowledge the changefulness of both the mental and the physical, and acknowledging your own changelessness as that which is aware, it will keep reversing your current paradigm of physicality being the supreme reality. It will keep establishing you in the locationless, invisible, call it the space of being or awareness, in which all appears, from where you see, from where you know. Now, if this feels empty or boring at first, don't stop there. Don't let the mind once again distract you. Yes, I know mind is very stimulated and it wants constant stimulation and ideas and colors and this and that. Don't let your own emptiness scare you. Emptiness is also fullness. It may come off as boring and annoying and you may resist it at first, but trust me, it will become, don't even expect anything. I don't even want to put words to it. But you have to be willing, and you have to take a leap of faith to discover your own being. So from there, you will see the sensations of the body as they are. You will see the person as it is. And of course, the experience of this personal life will still be lived with the person as the first person perspective through which you are living. But now you will start to really see it as a lens more so than myself. The two avenues to that is one, self-awareness, constantly returning to the awareness of being aware. In the beginning, it will feel like I, the person, am doing this, but if you just continue to return to that conceptless space of being, acknowledgement of that wordless awareness, that perception will dissolve. And two, keep seeing the changefulness of physicality and the mental layer. Keep seeing them change while you, that which is aware, does not change. This will reverse the paradigm of I, the person, am aware. Again, the person is not aware of you. You are aware of the person changing. You are the person in appearance, but this is about discovering who you are in essence, in truth. Now, this is the essence of self-inquiry. If you want to learn how to practice self-inquiry and go deeper into it in actual experience, I'm going to link my free mini course down below. It is attached to my support group, which is also free to join, and you can connect with a like-minded community focused in doing the same work. It is also where you can submit questions on which I make these videos and put them on the channel. So it is a really good resource. Take advantage of it if it resonates with you. I'll link it down below. I hope this video helped you. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.